Hey guys, Horror Man again. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the Mego collection by NECA. These are just figures I've kind of accumulated since the line started. Really one of my favorite lines in a long time. Definitely never saw NECA making this, but I'm really glad they did. Back in 2012, I actually went on Twitter and I started talking to Randy from NECA, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago. Really cool guy, and he's a product development guy. And I actually asked him if they would ever consider doing a retro Freddy and Jason, and he said it really wasn't in the business model at the time. And, I didn't catch a temper or anything like I've seen some people do, so I just kind of was like, alright, whatever. So here we are a few years later, and we've already got 4 versions of Jason. So, I'm sure other people have asked about him, and it seems like it's been a pretty good hit. So I'm glad to see that they're making some other ones. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. So the first one here I've actually reviewed before. This is the Snake Plissken figure. Really cool. Of course, based on Kurt Russell from Escape from L.A. And he comes with a removable jacket, 2 guns, and the watch that is like a tracker for the president, and a time watch also that tells him how much time's left before the president will get killed, and him also. So if you haven't seen Escape from New York, this is a great likeness of Kurt Russell. Really cool. And then, of course, we have the NES style Jason. They did a plastic 7-inch figure that was done basically based off of Will Edwards' custom that he did. It's really cool. And it was only released at San Diego Comic-Con, but this was basically a Toys R Us exclusive. And also have one of these mint in package also. So you can see you got the Toys R Us seal right there, and then you got that really cool art. Alright. And then you also have the Imposter Jason figure. This is a little bit of a spoiler here, so if you haven't seen Part 5, Friday the 13th, you don't want me to say too much, you might as well stop it here. But this is basically the Imposter version is Roy. You can see his face in there, really cool. And this is based off of a character from Part 5 that his son was murdered at this halfway house that Tommy Jarvis was at, and he basically tries to make it look like Jason's the one making the murders. He's basically avenging his son's death, so he kills all these different people at the halfway house. So really different approach to the series, but it was definitely memorable. Alright, so that's it for the non-carded figures. So, get a little closer here. This is a really cool version. This is the Super Freddy from San Diego Comic-Con. And this is the only time besides the remake that Robert Englund did not portray Freddy, and this was just for one quick scene from the Dream Child Nightmare on Elm Street 5. And I believe the artwork was done by London 1888. You can see his website, and he's done a couple of these. He's done the Friday the 13th Part 4, or I'm sorry, the Friday the 13th NES version too. And moving on, done a review already of him. This is Colonel George Taylor from Planet of the Apes. And this is the only version of Taylor we have so far, and it's in that NECA Mego style format. Again, really cool art. And see some of the accessories on the back. Really neat figure. This one I've been really tempted to open. This is the Part 2 Jason figure. Really cool. This is the version where he actually had the sack mask. And the mask is obviously removable. And underneath he's got that real hillbilly face with like long hair and kind of like this mongoloid type of head. Just kind of like he did in Part 3, but just with a lot of hair and a beard actually. And then you can see the cover, or the back of it. Really cool picture, and then there's a little bio. Alright, and here's the original NECA Mego style Jason. This is based off Part 3. Again, you still have that retro artwork. And now this version, I actually did take the mask off, and I kind of left it off of him. And I put it up in the top right corner, so it does not come like that in the box when you get it. I had repacked this one. And you can see Freddy on there, and Jason. This is probably my favorite Jason movie, so anything they ever do Part 3, I'm all in for. Alright, so that's basically everything. Really looking forward to collecting more from this line. The Part 6 Jason is coming up soon, and I'm really excited for that one. That one comes out in June. And they have a Planet of the Apes Gorilla Soldier that just came out. I'll probably get that to match up with the George Taylor. And there's a couple more coming out, so I'm pretty big on these. The only ones I passed on have been the Rambo, a couple of the Iron Maidens. I'm just not a huge Iron Maiden fan, but they are really, really tempting. And I did not pick up the Misfits ones. But there's definitely a good amount of Mego style figures out there for anybody that wants to give them a shot. But I gotta tell you, I'm really thrilled with the line. I love the details. I like the oddball characters, like the Roy Jason. You didn't really expect ever to see a figure of him. The fact that they did him in like the old school format is kind of like a nice way to start. Same with Escape from LA or Escape from New York. Snake Plissken. They've only done Escape from LA, and it was done by McFarlane years ago. I'm really digging these exclusives too. So, anytime we can get exclusive San Diego Comic-Con figures, really cool. NECA's pretty good with letting you know when they're going up for auction or on sale on their website. They're not impossible to obtain. But this one, however, I actually did pick up from San Diego Comic-Con. It was my first time there. Always wanted to go. I finally went last year. So, yeah, guys, if you haven't picked any of these up yet, I would go ahead and give them a try. Don't judge them from outside the box. Crack these guys open, display them, have fun with them. Look at this guy. What a sculpt. It's... oh, God, it's creepy. Ah! Anyway, subscribe to my videos, subscribe to me, and leave a comment, like the video. Until next time, guys. Catch you later. Oh, so I forgot to show this one. This is another retro style packaging, but it's not a retro figure. But if you are definitely like a Mego style collector, or just like the retro style, this is really cool art. Pays homage to the original. It's from the original Planet of the Apes, just a gorilla soldier. It's a little tough to get. You definitely have to get it on eBay at this point, but it's a Target exclusive, and you got it if you pre-ordered Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. But it's really, really cool. Like I said, it's not a Mego figure, but I don't know. It actually kind of reminds me of the Mego figures that came after the retro dolls. The ones that basically put them out of business. And also, one correction, I did not pass on a Rambo. They didn't make a Rambo yet. I passed on Rocky. they have a Rocky in a jogging suit. So I did not buy that version. So just to correct myself from earlier. So anyway, subscribe. See ya.